Hey, how are you? Glad you made it. Here we are again, another amazing day. So today I just want to talk to you about one thing, and that's song number 8 and how that's coming along. So I'm getting really close. It's super close to getting done. Really exciting. So I just want to show you my process on this song. These last, I think, like 4 episodes have been a pretty tight series on my process. So I think I've shown how I kind of adjust the song as I write it, and then showed myself singing in the booth, and then my process of recording vocals and putting that up, and just overall just engineering the song and producing the song. So today I want to dive in a little bit into my process on the vocals. So let me show you. Hopefully this helps you out, or maybe gives you different ideas if you're already mixing music as well. This is my process, and if you've got some ideas, please feel free to share them. I'm always open to learning new techniques as well. This is how I do it so far, and this is what I've learned, and I'm always learning something new, especially when it comes to mixing and mastering music as well. So let me show you here. I ended up with 20 tracks pretty much. This last set right here is my bundle of all vocal tracks, and as you can see, let me expand it a little bit here. As you can see, all these vocal tracks I'm not going to use, but there's like holes missing in those tracks. Let me all these little bits and pieces that are missing from the track, I've actually pulled those and constructed all of these tracks. So basically, all of the tracks that you see, these vocal tracks up here, let me bring this back down. These vocal tracks here in gray, and then this green one as well. Those have all been made up from all the tracks below, and I ended up with 6 solid tracks. And I've got a main vocal, so let me select that one. As you can see, the EQ here is set up for that vocal, so that's going to be the center. And then I have a main right, and that one's EQ'd a little different. Then I have another main right EQ'd a little different, and then I have a left, and then another left. Let me explain why I have these ones here. So this one is panned over 20 decibels, or 20 degrees, sorry, to the right. And then this one's going to be panned 5 degrees to the right. So that'll start to give me like a stereo field in the vocals in the track. So I really enjoy, this part of producing the music as well, because I can kind of like sculpt the song to have more impact or less impact on certain parts by adding EQs, adding more vocals, and just mixing the song in general. So I've also got some automation on this track, and that helps with the compressor. And what I did is I made one automation, which is the main vocal track here, and then I just copied that one throughout all the other tracks. And then what that allows me to do is it just allows me to speed up the process, because this compressor here basically travels as I sing, and it raises and it dips, and it raises and it dips, making the vocals nice and solid, because my vocals are dynamic, so sometimes I don't sing exactly the same as far as being consistent. So depending on your vocal ability, some vocalists are very consistent, and then some of them sing in different ranges. So just depending on what you're doing as an artist. So that allowed me to just mix the song at a faster rate. So it's kind of a shortcut for me. because I pretty much sang everything the same. So that's just part of what I do to make the song come alive, in a sense, right? And I just wanted to show you where I'm at with the music. That way you have an idea of my process and what it takes for me to release this particular song. And I think at the end of this episode, on the last screen there, I'll put the name of this song. I think I'm ready to name it, so I'm excited about that. I don't have a release date yet. It'll be out here pretty soon. If you have any, like I mentioned, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave those below on how you mix your vocals. That's what I do here. So I want to say, so far, with putting EQs on everything and mixing and working the song, I want to say I have about 8 hours worth of work so far. So I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one.